I really like the look of these rocks here. They look pretty.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Yep. And I like this path because it winds along the little creek. So you have the nice sound of the creek
Looks as though
flowing.
there was an older path here that slumped further up.
Oh,
Did you see
maybe.
how
Yeah.
kind of been worn off? And you'll see where it's slumped up here. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's right here. It's very, so it slumps pretty quickly. They're going to have to do something about it. You see here?
Yeah. Yeah, boy, does that ever just fall away.
See what's happening is this is an amazing little thing in the river, and it would be undercutting this cliff constantly, right?
Yeah.
You see how it just whirlpools down there?
Yes.
It would be like a bus, so I think
Right below the goldenrod.
yeah, it's very scenic here.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to be cycling right through that.
And I love the look of that rock. That's there's a path on the other side there. We saw a bicycle riding there yesterday. But we haven't walked on the other side of that path, on the other side of the creek yet. Yes, one of these days. But our exploration of this coulee has slowed down because we've been picking berries. So we pack our buckets along. Well, I have 2 buckets, you can see in my shadow. And James will use one of them later. And we're going to find some Saskatoons. Well, we know them from yesterday. Kind of jarred my back there. That was silly. So there's some asparagus. You can see it. And it's in a silverberry patch. You can see all the silver leaves of the silverberry. Another name is wolf willow. Elaeagnus commutatum, I think, not commutata. I always forget. But you can see off in the distance there, behind the silverberry, there's some Hippophae rhamnoides, the sea buckthorn. I went up there, it's really thorny. And let's see if I can find, oh, here's a little silverberry on the plant, but this one's shriveled, sort of. But they're not very noticeable, but I'd like to see them. And here's some more. James was reading that they're edible, but nobody really wants to eat them. If you open them up and feel their mealy sort of texture, you understand why nobody would want to eat them. I have never been tempted to try them, even though it would be interesting eating silver things, I suppose, but then you somehow have to get the seed out of there, so you'd end up kind of wrecking the silvery look anyway. I suppose I could feed some to James sometime and see how well he does with the silverberry. He's always game to try new things.